Hi, class. It's me again. Hopefully, you have been analyzing and interpreting the data listed here. You have a data table that, and also a graph right here, the effect of time on plant growth for the soil mass and the plant mass. It's showing the same data. So hopefully you're able to answer the questions using one or both of these snippets of information. Okay, the first thing that I want to make sure you see, initial mass. That's initial means the first time you have it. So the seed, how big was it when it was first there? You got to look at the plant. It was right there, 7.5 grams. And the final mass down there, 340. How do I know how much it increased by? You do 340 minus 7.5. When it comes to the water, that one's a little bit different. What's the total mass of water? Well, there was no water in it the first time, but I added 3 grams every day. So if no water evaporated or anything, if the plant sucked up the water, whatever, we should have 3 grams a day for 10 days. So you need to add those together. You should get 30 grams. And then lastly, the information that you need to look at is the soil. Soil was 500 grams when it started, and the final was 468. Way up here. Okay. So it did decrease. So maybe that went up in the plant. That's what you're thinking. Well, you got to think about the total increase in the plant and where did it get it from? And you need to choose this answer. But let's first get some supporting evidence. What do you know? I'm going to give you guys some hints since I'm not with you so that you can think about these things. Some support. Soil could have given how many grams to the mass of the plant? Write that out. Think about it. Could it have been enough? If not, it can't be it. Okay? So, sorry, you want to do that soil. You want to see what water could have given. And lastly, like maybe a statement. These are all statements that are facts. These are pieces of evidence that you know. What's sugar made of? You guys know this. You know the chemical formula for glucose. Get it written down. That's a fact. You could also pull some other facts from here. You might talk about the water. You might talk about how much the plant increased by. You might talk about the soil and some other facts that we learned from class. And then you need to go and choose the mass of the plant comes from, is it the air, the soil, the water, the sun? Don't do your gut. Do what the information here points to. Okay? When you're done with this lab, make sure you finish it and you turn it into our class turn-in bin by the end of the period. Right there. You guys know what that is. And then you should have a little bit of time to go through, and I will collect these tomorrow, but go through and go back and look and see if you still agree with your answer and reasoning for food for corn. The food for corn. Remember, you had to agree with one of the statements that someone made? See if you still agree with that. Don't erase it. I want to see if your mind has changed or if your mind is still, like you still feel like you understand it and you understood it from the beginning. That's fine. Don't erase, just add to it. Tomorrow I will talk to you guys about those and collect those, okay? All right, finish this stuff up and get it turned in.